Now you are going to second case. 2 point A and B are at a same level. Okay, here at a same level. In the given figure, A and B are at a same level and contain the same liquid, that is the row 1. Okay, so first you will calculate pressure above the bottom line in the right limb. Then you will calculate pressure above the bottom line in the left limb. Then you will equate the pressure. First, let's to calculate pressure above the bottom line in the left limb. So what is the pressure? First is the pressure of the pipe, that is the PB, plus this rho 1 density of that liquid, rho 1 G into X this height, then plus rho G into H. This is about the right side pressure. Then in about the left side pressure, rho 1 G into H plus X plus PA, pressure at pipe A. Then you will equate the two pressure. Here you observe, this is the right side pressure and this is the left side pressure. Rho G into H plus rho 1 G into X plus PB is equal to rho 1 into G into H plus X plus PA. So what is our aim? Our aim is calculate the pressure difference, that is PA minus PB. So what you will get? Here you observe PA minus PB. So you are taking PB from the left side to the right side. That's why you are giving the negative sign. So here first you will open the bracket. If you open the bracket, what you will get? Here you will get rho 1 G into H plus rho 1 G into X. Okay. So come to here. PA minus PB is equal to rho G into H. This is the right side. No need to change the sign. Then rho 1 G into X. This is also right side. No need to change the sign. And this is the negative sign because you are taking from the left side. That's why this is minus rho 1 and the G. Here you observe rho 1 and the G, and here you observe rho 1 the G. So you are taking it common, rho 1 into G H plus X. Because when you take this value rho 1 into G into X from left to right, it will come negative sign. That's why here is the negative sign. For that reason, here is the positive sign. So what you will get here? Here you will get G into H into rho G minus rho 1. Okay. This is the PA minus PB at same level. Then you are going to, next is the inverted U-tube differential manometer. This is the second type differential manometer. In the U-tube differential manometer, you observe you are calculating that value above the atmospheric pressure. Okay. But when you are going to calculate the below atmospheric pressure, means vacuum pressure, then at that time you will use the inverted U-tube differential manometer. What is the difference between them? You observe in the U-tube differential manometer, you are taking the manometric liquid which is the heavier than the two liquid. But in the case of inverted U-tube differential manometer, you will take the light liquid than the two liquid are flowing in the two pipe. So it consists of a, you see, it is inverted U-tube, okay, containing that light liquid, and two ends of the U-tube are connected to the point whose difference of pressure is to be measured. Means here the two pipe A and B, our aim to calculate the pressure difference. That's why two ends of the U tube are connected to the two pipe. Okay. It is used for measuring the low pressure. Okay. As figure shows, the inverted U2 differential manometer connect the 2 point A and B. Let the pressure PA is more than PB. So what will happen if this side is more pressure? So it will give the thrust or to the pressure to the manometric fluid. So what will happen? This side will get more manometric fluid. Okay. Left side is higher pressure. That's why it is giving thrust to the manometric fluid. For that reason, the right side, that manometric fluid height is increases. Let to know different parameter. H1 is the height of the liquid in the left limb. Okay, H1 is the height of the liquid in the left limb below the bottom line. H2 is the height of the liquid in the right limb, and H is the difference of light liquid. And rho 1 is the density of the liquid at A, and rho 2 is the density of the liquid at B, and rho S is the density of the light liquid. Okay. And all of you know, here is the pressure PA and here is the pressure PB. Then, like previous case, here we will consider, first we will calculate the pressure in the left limb below the bottom line. Then we will calculate pressure in the right limb below the bottom line. Then we will equate the two sides of pressure. Here you observe, when you are calculate the below the bottom line, you are taking the negative sign. You observe this negative sign. In the previous case, like U2 manometer, you are considering the pressure above the bottom line. That in that case, you are adding the pressure. But here, you are taking pressure below the bottom line. That's why you are minus sign you are giving. Okay. So, pressure in the left limb below the x-axis, that is PA minus rho 1 G into H1. Second, pressure above the pressure in the right limb below the bottom line. So first is the pressure of the pipe PB minus rho 2 G into H2 minus rho H G into H. Okay. Then you will equate the two equations. So what you will get? PA minus rho 1 G into H1 is equal to PB minus rho 2 into G into H2 minus rho S G into H. So what is our aim? Our aim to calculate the pressure difference. So the PA minus PB. So what you will get? Rho 1 into G into H1 minus rho 2 G into H2 minus rho S G into H. This is the final equation. Now you are going to start the bottom tube pressure gauge.